Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. My name is SmellMyFingerGunz, and this is more Dark Souls 2 for Return to Drangleic. Let's go ahead and summon Malik. Get a little bit of help for what we're doing next, because I want to go ahead and take on the Pursuer. That way we can get some extra souls and get a good ring nice and early. What's going on, Malik? How you doing? Why does it look like you're losing HP? Alright. So, I am recording this on the 28th. The previous two segments were recorded on the 27th, on the first day. Just so there's a little bit of proper context. I might date this. I don't really care if people know when this is recorded. Doesn't really matter to me if people are aware. Oh. Shade Malik has been vanquished. I hope it's not because my internet's bad. But he wasn't healing or nothing. That's what we need you to do. It's the easiest attack to punish. For some reason I wasn't prepared for it then. When he does that, the best thing to do is to just move away from him. I don't know why, but like strafing against him tends to be what like baits that attack out real easy, and then you just punish it immediately. It's really pretty easy to deal with him if you know how to fight him, but the same can be true about virtually all the Dark Souls bosses. Got a poise break there. An extra. Probably could have gone in for another hit or two there, but you can circle strafe that attack, but at lower adaptability, it can be very dangerous to try it. So, oh shit, I'm out of Estus. Pop a life gem. Come on, come on, come on. Hurry up. That'll keep me alive if I mess up again. He's not being very cooperative here, but say la vie, as they say. Come on, do the thing. That's not the thing I want you to do. That's still not the thing I want you to do. Come on. That attack I also like to see, because 90% of the time if you just move forward, he will completely miss you. It will go right over your head. It's easy to move away from his first two strikes and then try and bait the third one by getting in just a little bit closer. Because if you're too far away, he'll stop swinging his sword. There we go. So that gives us the Ring of Blades, which is... Oh! Ooh! Good Lord in heaven. I completely forgot that they were going to get up and come after me. That legitimately shocked me. The guard break mechanic, like, doesn't seem to work all the time. It's very, very finicky. Right Raise your shield. There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. Get that critical guard break attack off. As I was saying, the Ring of Blades increases our melee damage, which is super nice if you're like me and just prefer melee builds. We get some helpful items over here, which is why I like to come up here. A lot of times I will just pop up, let the pursuer spawn in, and then leave, but I've gotten in the habit of killing him here because it's pretty reliable for starters. But with the souls you get from him, actually buy some stuff here that's helpful. For example, this Pharos' Lockstone and this Fragrant Branch of Yore, which we should have enough for both. After you spend, I believe the threshold with her is 12,000. Once you spend enough souls, though, she gives you that, the Covetous Silver Serpent Ring, which increases the amount of souls that drop. Let's see if, oh, no. Nyx doesn't want to play. He's already been summoned. Let's see if we can't get some help from Bulk Mania. Now, usually I wouldn't be summoning like this, but because it is the return to Drangleic and online co-op and stuff like that is highly encouraged. Yeah, I'll be summoning and whatnot throughout the playthrough. Like I said, this is intended to be a very just casual for fun sort of playthrough. I'm not trying to show my mad elite Dark Souls skills or anything like that. Just trying to participate in this cool group event that's occurring. Return to Drangleic. Returning player base and stuff like that. Come on, where are the other guys? Clean. Whoa. So this Pharos' Lockstone will allow me access to a hidden chamber down here. This is going to be trapped. It's poison. Where is it? There it is. So I can open this up, and we get a Chloranthy Ring from one of these. Titanite Slab in one, Chloranthy Ring in the other one. I don't know why they give you a Titanite Slab so early on in the game. It's very, very strange if you ask me, but, you know. It is what it is. So the Chloranthy Ring increases our stamina regeneration. Now here, I attack that door because you can't open it. So in order to open it, you have to attack it. It notifies the hollows on the other side, and they will come to open the door for you, basically. It's a nice little trick of sorts, and I kind of wish that they did more stuff like that in Dark Souls 2, and have enemies respond more directly to sounds that you make and stuff like that, but they do not. Is the gist of that. Alright. And back up we go. There's a number of very helpful early game items in Forest of the Fallen Giants that you can get. So I definitely recommend going through it. Because it is technically an optional area, in case you were wondering. Technically, the first 2 areas in the game that you need to go through are both optional, with the caveat that you need to progress through at least one of them. So you can either progress to the Lost Bastille, which is the first real required area. You can progress to it via Forest of the Fallen Giants. At the top, there's a nest where you curl up and a bird takes you there. Or you go through the Hades Tower of Flame and No Man's Wharf. It's very interesting because it means that Hades Tower of Flame and No Man's Wharf, Bulkmania has been vanquished. I'm not getting super stellar phantoms here. I don't know, maybe he died on purpose? I hope not. But it is what it is, I guess. This is gonna, yeah. As soon as I fired that off, I knew it was gonna hit the wall. I feel like I was in the middle of talking about something. And then Bulkmania died. Sad to see you go, brother. Alright. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, I was talking about the optional routes. Basically, Forest of Fallen Giants, Hades Tower of Flame, and No Man's Wharf are 3 optional zones, but essentially you need to progress through at least one of them in order to continue the game. So it's kind of a branching path in that sense. It's a little less linear. So there is a combat sequence coming up here. I can talk to that guy, go through the gate, and then experience the ambush the old-fashioned way. Or we can be super cool kids, come over here, destroy that, and go through this backwards. Which is actually kind of nifty, because if you come this way, you can actually see all of the hollows that ambush you waiting around this corner. There's like 4 of them. If we're sneaky enough. Nope. Nope! That didn't work. Ow. Yikes. Oh, there's actually 5. I miscounted. And I am going to pay the price. Alright. We should be okay here. Nope. There's still 2 left. And that one hit me. Ah! I went to swing at that guy, and then the other guy did his fucking, like, instant attack. That's... There is odd balancing on how enemies attack in this game. I will put it that way. Very strange balancing decisions that they made. And it's to compensate... Whoa. I've never seen him do that attack before. It's to compensate for, like, players kind of trivializing enemies in an attempt to basically make the enemies in general harder to deal with. But it made them more unpredictable in a negative way. So the results were not really what was intended at all. because you have enemies who will suddenly like go from a neutral position to an attacking position with an attack that has almost 0 wind-up frames. And it's just very, very jarring. And it's something that Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, and Bloodborne all do a little bit. So this is the regular way. You walk in, that gate closes, and then these guys come running at you. As they had done to me previously. Have a second here to pop a life gem. I should be good. All right. As are most things in life, it was easier the second time, it turns out. So that is the conventional way of getting through that ambush. I prefer to do it the other way. Normally, you can sneak around the corner and get a backstab on one of them, and it just makes the encounter a little bit easier, but I wasn't doing myself any favors there. I also think in Scholar of the First Sin, they're more consolidated in their locations where they're waiting for you. In the vanilla Dark Souls 2, I was going to say in Dark Souls 1, in the vanilla Dark Souls 2, because this is the Scholar of the First Sin edition, they were more spread out throughout this hallway. But same theory applied. Now, I actually want to... No. I actually don't want to do that yet. I was going to unequip my crossbow, but we don't need to. He's going to give me my small white slime soapstone. I do want to try to do his quest. So, what we're going to go ahead and do is take this small white slime soapstone, and we're going to throw it down. Well, first we need to equip it. But we're going to throw it down, and the small... Oh, he actually gives you the regular white slime soapstone, I think. But we got this small white slime soapstone. We're going to throw it down and continue along. Now, I personally really like putting down soapstones as I'm playing for a few reasons. The first major one being that obviously it's a source of essentially free souls at no risk to you as a player. Because when you die as a phantom, you actually don't lose any of your souls, which makes co-op incredibly powerful in Souls games in general, and that's why some people kind of avoid it. There are some elitists who basically believe that any form of co-op in a Souls game is essentially cheating. I strongly disagree. But they're a good source of... excuse me. They're a good source of easy free souls, assuming you can stay alive. Goodness gracious. They also provide tokens of fidelity for the small soapstone. The tokens of fidelity are nice because you need them to progress a covenant if you're trying to max out your covenants. And if you are in the state that my character is in, where after you die, you start hollowing out. I'll take off my helmet so you can see my dead skin a little bit better. When you put down a soapstone, you get summoned and you complete your duty. You essentially get a free humanity. You are returned to your human state for the low cost of 0 resources. It's just time. and the durability of your equipment's refreshed, and your Estus is completely refreshed. So there's a lot of advantages to putting down your small white stone as you go. Hey, it's Bulkmania. Yeah, now it's my turn to help you, buddy. Where did you go? Are you this way? Yeah, I saw his name flash up over here to the side. Hello, friend. Remember me? Ah. Do you remember me? I will remember you. Whoa. Alright, either I'm lagging or he's lagging. Maybe that's what happened. The netcode for Dark Souls 2 isn't the best. And to be totally fair, I am playing... I play on a mobile hotspot right now, which is a huge part of the reason why I don't stream. Because my home internet is so bad that when I try to do a speed test, it literally times out and tells me, we actually don't believe you're connected to the internet. Just to give you an idea of how bad my home internet is at my current location. That is a real thing that happened. Where are we going? Are we going to fight the Pursuer? It's fine either way. I don't mind if that's where you want to go, but I was expecting to get summoned in to fight the last giant, is all. Although I guess it doesn't really matter because I'm just a shade rather than a phantom. So after you kill a certain amount of enemies, I believe that's how the system works. After you kill a certain amount of enemies, your duty is completed and you're sent home. And that's indicated by the actual darkness of your character. Would suck if that was the exact last enemy that we needed to kill for my duty to be completed. And then Bulkmania is alone for the boss fight. But yeah, he's got a fog wall here, which means we're going to go ahead and fight the Pursuer. Not really a huge fan of fighting the Pursuer in co-op. Just because people tend to try and do the ballista strategy, which basically involves parrying the Pursuer or luring him to a certain spot on the map, and then firing the ballista at him. Is Ash Ketchum? Is Ash really a censored word? It's gotta be Ass Ketchum. Alrighty then. Either way, let's do this, Mr. Bulkmania. Let's go, brother. No, there goes Ash Ketchum, trying to use the ballista. It would be easier for everyone if you didn't do that. Ow. That attack can be terrifying with poor netcode. But yes, to some extent, these bosses are kind of a joke in multiplayer because they have a hard time figuring out who they want to attack, and then you just have everybody slamming on them. Like, as soon as he turns his back to me, I know that I'm safe. I know that I can just start... Oh, no! Oh. Poor Bulkmania got knocked off the edge at the last minute. I think we still get the souls, though. Unfortunately, that means that I technically didn't fulfill my duty. But it looks like we did end up getting the souls for it. So that is... That's a tough break there, Benjamin. It is what it is. On the bright side, you got to see the Pursuer fight twice in a single segment. In fact, I should probably end the segment for now because we're approaching half an hour and I don't want my videos to be much longer than that right now. But I do want to show you off this real quick. This is in Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. We can see that there's a shadow here. And we actually can't physically enter this space. That is because there's a hidden secret enemy there. And they drop a smooth and silky stone, which we can trade in at the crows. Which is just a neat little touch that I like a lot. We are going to call it for part 3 here. Big shout out to poor Bulkmania. He died twice in my videos. That's unfortunate. I thank you for watching. I appreciate your time. If you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com//SmellMyFingerGunz. And I will see you next time. Have a wonderful adventure.